It looks like it says mount. It's actually called mount. Military operations in urban terrain. This was developed after the Gulf War because we went to the Gulf War knowing Vietnam tactics, which is jungle warfare, right? So mount was developed for Operation Iraqi Freedom. Now, considering military operations urban terrain and CQB. CQB is called close quarters battle. Very, very scary, very, very fun. It's a very simple monster. For instance, if we were in the middle of a city, say building, building, building. It's very, very predictive. It's a very big pattern. Teams move in, we'll take one building, go to the rooftop, provide suppressive fire for the next building. If there's enemy, eliminate, and move in, go to the roof, move in, go to the roof. Same old, same old. But it's effective and it works because the thing is, when you hit a city, you have an entire battalion, 300 to 400 Marines plus, online at one time. There's a lot of different things going into this. You have company commanders communicating down the line so we can all push together. Because if you don't push together, one section gets ahead of the other, then you have friendly fire. Not good. This has happened to me once before when I was working with the Army. I swear I took more incoming rounds from the Army than I did from enemy. But that's what we practice. Now myself, I was a mountain CQB instructor. The fun part about mount is actually going to the building. But you have to be ready. I've personally trained over 1,000 personnel, including Marines, Army, Navy, Egyptians, Iraqis, Kuwaitians, Filipinos, Koreans, and Japanese. How to conduct CQB. Imagine for a second, just stop for a second and close your eyes. Imagine going into a strange building that you don't know, knowing that there's someone in this building that wants to kill you. It's a scary thing. What's even scarier is the statistics of CQB. CQB is called 80-20. To tell you what that means, every time you enter a building, you have an 80% chance of death. You only have 20% chance of living. That's why we work in teams. See, if I had a team here comprised of 4 people, we work alongside one another. Never go into a room alone. We always have each other's back. We work as a team so that if I was to come around a corner and become engaged, if I got shot, I would take the round first because I'm in front. He would take out the enemy, drag me to safety. Very simple but very complex. I can go through the motions with you all day. I can teach any one of you CQB and mount tactics. It's very, very simple. It's all just muscle memory. It's like bodybuilding. Once you get used to it, it's there. The scary part's in your head. 80-20 sounds about right. But that's why we train to try to minimize percentage. I read a book once. It was called On Killing. I forget who the author was. He was a former Navy SEAL. And in this book, he wrote something that I took to heart. And as hard as it is to embrace this, when you're put in the situation to do so, to quote him, he says, "In order to take a life, You must first be willing to die yourself.